This is a real banknote, $100 trillion. When it was printed, it couldn't buy a loaf of bread. This is the story of how an entire country's currency became worthless. Not over centuries, over months. 1980, Zimbabwe gains independence. Robert Mugabe becomes prime minister. For 20 years, the economy functions. Farms produce food. Zimbabwe is called the breadbasket of Africa. Then in 2000, Mugabe launches the fast-track land reform. White-owned commercial farms are seized, handed to political allies with no farming experience. Agricultural output collapses. Tobacco exports drop 79%. Wheat drops 68%. A country that fed itself now can't grow enough food. The government has a problem. It owes money. War veterans demand payment. The Congo War needs funding. The solution? Print more money. Gideon Gano, head of the Reserve Bank, fires up the presses. More money enters the economy, but the same amount of goods exists. Prices rise, slowly at first. Then faster. Then violently. 2006, inflation hits 1,100%. 2007, it hits 66,212%. The government's response? Remove zeros from the currency. They slice 10 zeros off, the first redenomination. It changes nothing. They do it again. Slash 10 more zeros. Still nothing. A third time, 12 zeros gone. The presses keep running. You wake up in Harare. It's 2008. Your salary was paid an hour ago. It's already worth less than when it hit your account. You sprint to the store. Everyone else is sprinting too. Shelves are nearly empty. What's left gets repriced every few hours. Restaurants stop printing menus. Prices change before the ink dries. They use chalkboards instead, easier to erase. People carry cash in wheelbarrows, not as a metaphor, literally. A stack of cash to buy eggs, a bag of cash for cooking oil. People stop counting bills, they weigh them. November 2008, the peak. Monthly inflation reaches 79.6 billion%. Prices double every 24.7 hours. Think about that. You buy a coffee in the morning. By tomorrow morning, it costs double. By Friday, it costs 16 times more. The $100 trillion bill enters circulation. January 2009. The largest denomination dollar banknote ever printed in history. Unemployment hits 80%. The economy isn't just failing, it doesn't exist. February 2009. The government gives up. The Zimbabwe dollar is officially abandoned. The country adopts the US dollar. The South African rand, the Botswana pula, any currency but their own. Today, the $100 trillion note sells on eBay as a novelty for about $50. A piece of paper that was supposed to represent wealth became proof that wealth was gone. Zimbabwe didn't just print money. It printed a warning about what happens when a government decides the rules of economics don't apply to them. Subscribe if you want more stories like this.